3, 2.
Good morning, Cedar Park. Today is Thursday, October 30th, and it's a B-Day.
Cedar Park High School put a Halloween twist on community fun. From decorated trunks and costumes to robots and farm animals, students and families came together for this year's Trunk or Treat.
Also, on this morning's brief, find out more about new Michelin star rated restaurants all around Texas.
Plus, the host of Health Minute is back to tell you how to recognize a stroke.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now.
Three, two.
Good morning and welcome to the Wolfcast. I'm Lulu Lynch.
I'm Reed Cummins.
And I'm Kira Cox.
It's that time of year when the leaves turn, the pumpkins glow, and instead of doors, trunks open for treats.
Each year, Student Council brings the community together by putting a fun twist on trick-or-treating.
Trunk or Treat rolled into the parking lot yesterday and I headed out to check out all the festive fun. Every Halloween season, Cedar Park High School's parking lot transforms into a Halloween wonderland, filled with creative costumes, candy, and community spirit. From clubs to campus programs, everyone shows up to turn ordinary car trunks into extraordinary displays.
I think that it's a great way to unite the community because there's a bunch of kids that come around and then everyone comes to volunteer at their own booth, but then I ended up playing a bunch of games as well. So I think that definitely had me meet new people because I was going around to all the stations.
This year, PALS took Halloween hands-on with a blind box activity.
Okay, so one of them is going to be brains, and it's going to be like wet noodles or something. And then we're doing like eyeballs that are like grapes, like peeled grapes. We're doing like witch fingers out of something. And then spider webs out of like cotton balls.
Throughout the parking lot, there's a multitude of costumes, some scary and spooky, and others humorous and clever. But the variety didn't stop at costumes. Every trunk told its own story. Here's a look at some that really stood out.
Yeah, so we have all these coolers filled with water balloons, and what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 or 3 pals sitting on this truck bed, and then we're just going to have the little kids throwing at us, and we'll probably also have a fight between the pals too, so it'll be really fun. We went for onesies to accommodate for the cold day today, and because we're gonna have water balloons, so we're gonna be freezing.
Yep, I'm a gorilla, but I just don't have my hood on right now. But I have like,
I'm a Grinch.
I'm trying to, if you look over there, I don't know if you can, but I'm getting Brendan to put on a cat onesie, or not a cat, a unicorn onesie. I love this school.
I love doing the trunk or treats. I think they're so much fun. I think it's a good way to get people to really know Cedar Park and what we're about and the fun clubs we have. But I also think it's so fun. The kids are so adorable and everybody has such a fun time. So I think I'm most excited to just see everybody have a good time, and also everyone gets to dress up. So it's super fun.
Among the activities, one club in particular showcased a fully functioning robot, allowing visitors to see it in action.
We built the robot out of spare parts we had, and then that's it. In a couple of minutes.
On the other side of the lot, the action wasn't just mechanical. FFA brought some 4-legged friends to join the fun, including goats and sheep.
What I'm most excited for this year's trunk or treat is pretty much to have the kids here. I'm so excited for my lamb and the goat to just kind of be with the community. It also helps with during showing, there's a bunch of people and noise, and it really helps them build for that, so they're not chaotic whenever show's here.
But this is cross country's booth. We got bowling because it's really hard to try to get kids to go run for candy.
Yeah.
I have a hard time getting to run just for fun.
Yeah.
So we're bowling for candy, and it's a good time, and it's a great tradition here at Cedar Park that we do this every year, and it's a blast for the community.
Whether it's spooky trunks, high-tech robots, or furry friends, this year's Trunk or Treat had a little something for everyone. Cedar Park High School's Trunk or Treat brought together students, families, and clubs for a day of Halloween activities.
If you want to support more Student Council initiatives, the canned food drive is happening now until later on today.
Students with the most cans per grade will be able to pie a staff member at the Blue Santa basketball game.
Now we have more on last night's digital citizenship meeting hosted by Leander ISD. Dell Technologies CTSO Kevin Cross teamed up with LASD CTO Jason Miller to host a digital citizenship night, speaking about cybersecurity. Kevin covered topics like how to recognize deep AI fakes, securing your smartphone and devices, and preventing child identity theft.
You know, we bring in partners like Dell, we bring in other partners as well to try to keep students safe as much as possible with the resources that we have. We strive to keep kids safe and keep them from using VPNs all the time and keep them from gaming where they shouldn't be gaming. So,
if you happen to miss the meeting, you can still find all of the information they discussed online by visiting the LASD website.
This Monday in the cafeteria, some of our furry friends were back in business. Dog owners from Divine Canines came back for another biannual paw therapy, bringing their lovable friends along on leashes. CPHS students came crowding around wanting to see the dogs. Griswold, one of the therapy dogs at Divine Canines, enjoys swimming, playing ball, and keeping his yard squirrel-free. But of course, he also specializes in therapy. Juniors Quinn Twellman attended paw therapy and said it made a positive difference in their day.
Seeing a different kind of personality of dog, or in a space like this, like it's just kind of cool seeing like a dog at work.
School can become like kind of a source of stress, and you're walking around in the halls and maybe you're having a rough day, and seeing a dog really just like brightens up your mood.
If you would like to see these therapy dogs again, they will be back next semester for more hugs and cuddles. If you are ever having a bad day, reach out to Divine Canines at their website, divinecanines.org, or message them at 512-655-DOG5.
Up next, today's headlines and this morning's brief, but first, these announcements.
Good morning, I'm Molly Pinkerton and welcome to today's brief. First, federal safety investigators are urging stronger enforcement of seatbelt rules in school buses after a rollover crash involving a Leander ISD bus. In the August incident, the bus carrying 46 students had lap shoulder belts and 5-point harness systems, yet only 6 students were observed wearing them properly. The National Transportation Safety Board says the district failed to ensure students were buckled in and is calling for measures like driver verification, routine audits, and mandatory training for staff, students, and parents. The driver involved was cited for driving out of lane and seatbelt violations and is no longer with the district. Next, a massive fire broke out at a cotton gin in Gregory, Texas yesterday, sending thick smoke into the air and forcing evacuations nearby. Fire crews from several departments spent hours fighting the flames as strong winds made it hard to contain. Several roads were closed and a temporary shelter was opened for families who had to leave their homes. As of this morning, officials say the fire is mostly contained, but crews are still watching for hot spots. Finally, the 2025 Michelin Guide ceremony in Houston has added 3 new Michelin-starred restaurants across the state, including 2 in San Antonio and 1 in Dallas. In Austin, all 7 restaurants that won stars last year successfully retained them, and one local spot, Nixta Taqueria, earned its first Green Star for sustainable practices. These honors highlight Texas' growing status as top destinations for amazing cuisine and conscious dining. So have any of y'all been to any of these restaurants in Austin? And what's y'all's favorite place to eat?
I know Interstellar Barbecue is like off 620, I think.
Yeah.
I've never actually been there, but they're a Michelin star restaurant, and I've heard that
I
they're
don't
pretty
think I've
good.
ever been to any of them downtown or
I know I
any
haven't.
I
at
don't think I've
all.
ever been to one.
Well, I guess we'll have to go and
I know,
like
I'll
have
have
to
to try
give it a
it.
shot.
Broadcast trip to a Michelin star restaurant.
Sounds great.
That's cool that we have them so local, though. It's
And so many.
Yeah.
worth taking advantage of.
Well, thank you, Molly. We'll be back with HOSA for the HOSA Health Minute with Ali Singh right after this break.
Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Ali Singh, and welcome to the HOSA Health Minute, where we take a minute to share health facts and tips that keep you safe and informed. Brought to you by CPHS's very own HOSA Club. From BrainShape, seniors Madeline Pressler and Beatriz Heredia Fuentes aim at spreading awareness about stroke prevention in teen communities. Strokes happen when blood flow to the brain stops, either from a clot or the bursting of a blood vessel. This is an extremely dangerous medical emergency, and 911 should be called immediately. To prevent a stroke, you can maintain a healthy weight and diet, avoid alcohol and smoking, reduce stress, and take appropriate medication. It is incredibly important to know how to recognize a stroke. By using the acronym FAST, you can quickly identify if someone is amidst a stroke. FAST stands for face droop, arm drop, slurred speech, and time to call 911. For more in-depth details and information, follow the BrainShape on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. With CPHS News, I'm Ali saying back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie, and that's today's Wolfcast. Thank you for taking the time to join us during your day.
You can catch anything you missed and more on our X, YouTube, or TikTok at CPHS News.
We'll be back tomorrow with an update on all of our CPHS athletics with your Friday Sports Report. With CPHS News, I'm Kira Cox.
I'm Reed Cummins.
And I'm Lulu Lynch. Remember to make it a great day or not.